Hi everyone. All you guys can see me? Hello. Okay. Good evening, guys. Uh, how are you? Let's wait for a few minutes and then we will start. So before starting, let me remind you that we will be putting attendance in between the class so that we can make sure that you all are listening and attending the class, and only those students who have attended the class in the right manner will get the certificates and attendance. So please make sure you attend the whole class. Since this is not my usual setup, I would be not using the camera a lot. I'll be sharing my screen. Also, uh, please note that we have also have the campus ambassador program, which I'll talk to you about in at the last. Uh, Good evening. Good evening, Amandeep. Good evening, Ansh. Good evening, Sheetal. Good evening, Ruchi. Abuja. Good evening, Ronak. Good evening, everyone. We'll start in a moment. Also, just I'm letting you know that we have updated the comment section of the previous video with the notes and the Google Colab sheet. So you guys can check that out too. Okay, let's begin. So So the agenda for today is to build a face tracking app, right? To, for today, we will just see how you can actually use your webcam to track your face. Fine. So that is what we will do. And for that, I have actually made a Google Colab sheet, which I'll share with you after the class. Okay. So in this collab sheet, I have used certain known and more. I hope everyone knows what collab is. We have used this in the previous videos, but again, to say collab is a notebook style code editor developed by Google. It runs completely on your web, so it is very fast because you don't have to worry about your local machines. Also, keeping in mind that you can also use GPUs here for free up to a certain level of quota, of course, but the GPU here is quite strong, or I can say capable of doing mostly 90 to 95% of your task here. So again, this for this face detection app I have created, we started with importing some of the libraries which are dependent upon, uh, uh, which are ve- which are very needful for doing the face detection. For that, one of the most important is OpenCV or CV2, as mentioned here. This is an open source library for computer vision tasks. So, as we have talked about computer vision and CNN in the previous classes, we won't be doing and going deep into what is CNN and what is the architecture all about. But just show you a quick glance. So we have imported IMUtils. It is a utility uh, library which we will be using. We also use NumPy as NumPy. We have also used this library in the previous video just to make vectorizations. We have also used computer vision. Again, we have used Google Colab Sheets to dot patches. This is a command specific to Google Colab so that we can use cameras. Then we use IPython display, import display and JavaScript. We have also, since we have mentioned that we will be using JavaScript to make a basic application, we have installed JavaScript here. Okay. And from google.colab.output, we import eval.js, which will help in evaluating of JavaScript. Okay. And and to start the webcam, we have made a function that is take a photo. This is how you make a function in Python. What we do is we start with def and then your function name. Okay. And uh, then we put the parenthesis. You can put the parameters in the parenthesis. Let's just say x equal to uh, input. Okay. And print x as your return command, which is what your function will provide it to you. And also, those who don't know what function is, functions uh, are the tools which can be used to do a task n number of times without needing to call or write up the function, write up the code uh, from the scratch for the every time we want to use. We can just simply call the functions and get done with whatever we want. Okay. So here we put JS equal to JavaScript. This is a function JavaScript because we want to run JavaScript code inside Python. We are not in this class we are not connecting JavaScript as and Python as front end and back end. Okay. So we have here used async function take photos. Guys, if you don't know how JavaScripts work, don't be afraid. It is not very difficult to understand. This is a basic code which I'll explain. So this is how you write a function in JavaScript. So you call the asynchronous function and with the take and call the take photo. You have called a function take photo and have given the quality of that you want. Okay. Then you have uh, made the UI of that of your app using constant div document create elements, and you have for capturing our image you have created a button. Okay. Button would be something which we'll be using to capture the image. Okay. Capture dot text dot content is equal to capture. Matlab, here we put the capture as a button name as capture. Okay. And similarly, we have created a video display block. Okay. Video style dot display equal to block. We have created a block where we can see the video through cameras. Then we go to constraint await navigator and get user media. If media is true, we will get the image. So in this way, we would be proceeding to our JavaScript format. Uh, the best way you can understand if you are not understanding right now is to copy these codes and just go to the ChatGPT and ask it to uh, and paste it to ChatGPT and ask what does this actually mean, and it will give you a step-by-step understanding of what each and every line of code means. So since you guys are aspiring to be AI engineers or even expert in AI, you should be knowing how to use these AI tools in your help. Okay, so we will just run all these commands again. Uh, we second, oh, we have to select the reset permission, allow while using this time. Uh, Wait a second, we have, okay. The issue is with OBS Studio. That is why it was not taken. Remove. It would be working soon. So at any place, if you guys don't get anything or you cannot understand anything, please, where do we get the code? Okay. Hans Hanzala, you will get code in the comments section. It will be updated uh, in a day. Okay. So again, just run the code. Some of the problems you may get because you are running. So we get the capture. Okay. So as you can see, guys, if you guys can see me, we have created a basic UI app where we can see in the block the video, the current live video of mine, saying hi to you guys, showing my phone screen, so you can see that this is real time and not the video which I have pre-recorded. And when we hit this capture button, my face would get captured. Let's just say I am capturing this in this way. Okay. And if then this will get captured. Then we will go to a pre-trained face detection model. Okay. That is a cafe deep learning framework, which is actually very uh, useful for single shot detection, it, which means is we are only sending our image for the for once and we will get the output, and it is based on ResNet based network, which I have also shared in the CNN sheet. The different types of CNN networks we have uh, gone through the basic of CNN, but there are different upgradation, or you can say variation of CNN, which are built on top of basic CNNs. So ResNet is one of them, uh, and it is created, and it is a pre-trained model that you can use it on your own even if you don't know how to train a model or how to do machine learning task from scratch. So you can just call it from a GitHub. Okay. Uh, there you can find the this repository which has this model pre-trained, and you can use this as it whatever you want. Okay. So we will load the model, and after printing the info, all the computing object runs. And if we show the image, it shows that it is 99% times of mean. Okay. If you guys have any issues understanding this, you can let me know in the chats uh, so that I can clear any of the doubt. Okay. Once again, I'll go through all everything since maybe you cannot see my screen very clearly. We are actually importing different libraries. The most important here is CV2 and NumPy. Okay, CV2 is Open CV library, which is actually very useful or important for doing computer vision tasks. Okay, and we are also using NumPy as a library because NumPy itself is uh, Python does not itself has vectorization inbuilt in it, so we use NumPy arrays to make the computation fast. Then we go to the block where we take photos. to take this photo block, we are using or making a basic JavaScript file. It is not anything fancy. We will see how you can make some things fancy, but starting with uh, JS equal to JavaScript. JavaScript here is a function. Okay. JavaScript here is a function which we have called from ipython.display JavaScript. And here we have put in the put all the JavaScript code which is needed to make UI to capture and show the image. Okay. Then we go to capturing the images while image equal to file equal to take photos. Then we will take the photo and we will now call up the GitHub repository where the pre-trained models are there. The pre-trained models are at GitHub, OpenCV, master samples, DNN face detector. I have provided all these things in this collab, which I'll share with you later. Also, the previous classes documents have also been shared in the comment sections of the previous video, so you guys can look in that also. uh, we will load the model in this way, and while loading the model, uh, we will now loop over the detection and draw boxes around the face where it is detected. As you can see, it is not just detecting or classifying that if there is face, it is also localizing where the face is. So it has managed to tell this is 99% with the confidence that this is a face and not this part or not this part. It has localized it. Okay. So in this way, you can make the content boxes around the face. Okay. And how it works is uh, it takes a midpoint on the area it has detected and make a box uh, in this way. Okay. Okay. So since you have seen a lot of codes and we have told you about that, you don't need so much of coding even for all these tasks, because there are a lot more great tools around which you can use to make great apps, deploy apps, and can also make enterprise level solutions. Okay, so one of the things which is actually very common around these days are uh, number plate recognition system, right? Have you guys actually known what is number plate recognition? So you guys would have seen that ANPR, these types of cameras have been installed in uh, throughout the city on the signals, which can read your vehicle's number and can make you the challans or put up you in fine if you have not been using or been doing rash driving or breaking any law. Okay, so these kind of system can also be made without needing to do a lot of coding. You can actually made it through some no-code tool platforms like Roboflow, which I have mentioned earlier. Fine. So going to the Roboflow, let's just say I'll start with how you can go and make your account on Roboflow. Okay. So search Roboflow. Okay. So you go to Roboflow. Okay. So let's just talk a bit about Roboflow, what this platform is all about. Okay. So Roboflow is a computer vision framework platform which actually helps you to provide a lot of public models and give you an easier access to the state of the art models like YOLO V8, V11, YOLO World, which you can actually use to make the application based on detection. Like this you can make traffic monitoring systems which can say that there are different cars, how many cars are there, or you can actually make tracking systems like how the people are moving. Okay, you can also make enterprise level solutions like for quality checks in factories. Nowadays, people use instead of humans, computer vision based models which can actually see and count the product which are getting dispatched on conveyor belt. Then you can also make analysis like for example, a basic self-driving technique cars, which can actually use the computer vision to make uh, the decisions of how car or bike or anyone is actually moving around and make the proper informed decision to let you know where you can where the car would steer and all. Okay, so it is also a platform which you can use to annotate the data, because for as we can know, these deep learning model, most of them are supervised, and for the supervised machine learning models or deep learning models, you need to have the labels as well as the input. So to label those inputs, you have we call it as annotation, and you can use do annotation in various ways, but one of the most easier way is using Roboflow. There are a lot of open source uh, tools which you can actually use to do annotation, uh, like I'll share. Label your data such as images like this, to label if this is the image and what it is actually meaning and what are the different things, and we can actually then use this thing to train our models. Okay, so do check out Label Studio if you are into open source and not wanting to pay for anything, or if you can easily exhaust all your free credits on the Roboflow, you can also check it out. Okay, so again, going to Roboflow, what you do is you go to sign in. Okay, and here sign in with your account, and you will get a page like you can sign it with your Google account. And since I have already signed it in, can't show you that page again, but using that would be very easy to understand what you want to do. So then go to projects, create a new project. Like, okay, so here I have created two different uh, uh, projects. That one is face detection and other is my first project. This would be your first project, which you can actually use. Okay. So here I have set different data sets. Okay. For labeling, uh, labeling, or you can just say annotating the number plates for different types of vehicle. As you can see, we have uh, cars. Okay, different cars for truck, uh, for military vehicles, for for scooters and all. So this is how you actually can uh, upload your data. You can upload your data here, or data is in the form of any of the images, or if you have a folder full of images, and you can just simply select a folder and upload that. Okay, since I have already uploaded it, uh, it is here. And just to show you how you can annotate here, okay, let's just say uh, annotate. Let's just take one more example, car number plate for internet, and let's just say, okay, just like this. If you want to download it, save images, anything, save images, car number plate, and then we can just open that in annotation upload section, and we will upload a file. Okay. Here we are just uploading a file because we are uploading just one file. If you have uh, a whole folder full of files, you can just upload that folder and it will all get there. Okay. So what happens is save and contain. We have uploaded file. So since this is not label, again we will use start labeling, the manual labeling. Okay. There is auto labeling, which is can also be used, but since we are new to this, we will just be using labeling on our own. Okay. You can just assign and call to different people. I'll just be calling myself. So in this, I can just save this as license plate. Okay. And just put the save enter here. Fine. Then what we do is we put it in test validation. We can put it in test set or a validation set. And we have talked about what is test data and what is trained data. Test data are those data which are actually being used to test our models, but on the trained data is the data on which we have actually trained our model on. This training data is actually very important and the quality of training data is very important for uh, making your model prediction great. Okay, for a good model, the data behind it has to be a good. Okay, so just to be shared, annotated in our data set, we have actually used different of models. Let's just say we will have to use it as train, and similarly we will wait a second. Okay, like this, like just like this, we can actually send it to training. Again, we will put in few all more in training so that we can use those things. It'll take a moment. Give me a couple of minutes and I'll just put you in training set. I am doing all this in front of you so that you guys can understand how to do or how to deal with Roboflow website. As you can see, I am not doing any coding task. It is just uh, drag and drop of things, just like what we do in Excel or any other task. It is just like Canva. Fine. So I think we have got sufficient amount of data as of now. Okay. So that we can use it to train our model. We have I have some number of data which we can actually use to train. So what you can do is you can just go to train model and you can actually use Roboflow instant model. Fine. And there are different custom training and quick training auto, which will create a custom training like how do you want. But if you are new to this, you can just stick to Roboflow instant model. It will do everything for you. Okay. So when you hit the create a new instant model, it will train your data. It will fine tune. Okay. And it will give you the results. Okay, so if you can see, uh, car num, if I upload it here. So as you can see here it is a license num plate. Okay, guys. So hope you everyone is understanding what I'm trying to say. And there's the attendance. Okay, difference between train and valid. Okay, train is the training data set. Okay, on which we train our model on. Okay, and next is uh, the data set, and next the validation data set. Validation data sets are those data sets which are actually we use after training our model to validate on a different kind of data to which are not seen by our model. Okay, and if that model actually performs well on the validation data sets, we will go to the training data. But if it does not perform well on that validation data, we will again fine tune our model in a way so that it will also perform good for the unseen images in validation data set. And if it provides a decent understanding of what the images or the data is all about, we then proceed to the training data. I have again told you about what is trained data. Trained data is the training data set. Okay. And okay. Prem, if you are not getting to understand anything, you can actually put in what you can't understand, and I can go through it again. So that would be great if you can ask what you cannot understand. Okay, the attendance I'll share in a few moments. By then, please be patient and try to learn what I'm trying to teach. Fine. Uh, sh- so, as you can see, it is not just here. You can actually download a video also, uh, video inference. And using all these things, what you can actually do is uh, you can use this in on your own machine using the inference model using this code. Okay, and using this code on Collab, you can actually use the APIs of Roboflow and use this trained data which you have actually been uh, trained without doing any of the coding. You can simply call it using API to your collab, and just with minimal lines of code, you can actually make a code or a program which runs these kinds of operations. Okay. For example, if you want, similarly, if you want to preview how this is actually working, we can take a video example. Okay. Uh, car movement video. So it would have different pixels. If we just download it, it will take it a moment, but if then we can actually see how it is actually working. Okay. But then I after this I will also show few of the more advanced things which you can actually do with RoboFlow. Okay. Will be set. Okay. I'll also in the meantime I'll also be sending you the attendance link. Okay. Hope you guys can see again. Okay. So while these things are being done, let me just share it. Give me a moment. You won't be able to see my screen for a minute, but it is working. I have just stopped the screen share. Okay. So I have actually shared the attendance link in the comment section. You can go and so I have pinned the attendance sheet. You guys can go and mark yourself present here. So the attendance won't be your main objective. The main objective would be to learn something. Okay. Okay. For a moment, we actually having some issue using the videos which we have downloaded. Maybe because of the video file type, but let's just say if we are not doing these things, the images are perfectly working. Okay. So the next thing which I want to show you is how you can actually track objects with tracking. Okay, like for example, let's just if I hope you guys can see. This is a notebook directly from Roboflow. They have a very great variety of cookbooks which you can actually see and use the to understand the concepts and oh, I'm extremely sorry. Okay, guys, you can see my screen, right? There was some glitch around. So as you can see, my screen is visible and I'll be showing you one more thing. That is how to track object with sort trackers. Also, the sort tracker is a tracking framework which is in full form is simple online and real-time tracking. It is a lean tracking by detection method that combines Kalman filter for motion prediction with Hungarian algorithm. Okay, so it uses object detection commonly for high-performing CNN tasks. Okay, so uh, I think most of you might not be knowing what are Hungarian algorithm. So Hungarian algorithm is a combination of optimization algorithms that solve the assignment problem by in polynomial time in different uh, degrees of time. It's just it finds the optimal way to assign the task to a worker or you can say uh, the function to minimize the total costs. Okay, it and it is actually helpful in optimizing uh, the sorting algorithm. Okay. So for this, we have this using Roboflow notebooks. You can look for Roboflow notebooks in the GitHub of Roboflow. It is actually quite interesting where you can learn. Okay, we have to close this runtime. We will be connecting to this runtime. I hope you all guys can. Uh, okay, all guys can see. So we have actually been connected to T4. You can what is T4? T4 is the GPU which Google provide to us, and it is quite powerful GPU when you compare with your normal working laptops. So when we use T4 GPU, our computation actually becomes very fast. So for first we check of what is the GPU condition. So the GPU here is Tesla T4. It is a 70-watt GPU with memory of 15 GB. Then we will install dependency. The dependency here is inference. Inference is a package developed by Roboflow to do inferential tasks like analyzing the video of the images to track anything. Fine. So we will install both of these things. And it was blacked out for a moment, but I think the screen is visible as of now. So screen is visible. I think the screen is visible. Okay, so till the time the dependencies are getting installed, you guys can put your attendance, and the attendance link has been pinned in the comments. Also, please make sure that you check on the Campus Ambassador Internship Program from SmartEd. It is a great learning program which you can enroll in, and it is completely for free, where you just have to create the awareness about the SmartEd and actually been try to work, and you will actually be working with us closely to make the events in your colleges and universities successful. Okay, and you from our side you will be getting all the support you want, like getting free educational resources to set letter of recommendations to certificate of appreciation and all. So this is a great learning opportunity for all you guys to boost your CV. Okay, so moving on to mm, next uh, next dependency. Here where we have uses pip, list, grep, and supervision. So what here we do is pip is a command which is actually used in Python to install packages. Okay. This is full form of Python install packages. The list here tells us to that there are three different modules which have to be installed. So we are installing grep, supervision, and trackers. Now we have downloading the data from internet. For example, okay, a super bike video, the biking videos. As you can see here, let's just say some of the bike videos. Okay. If you want to see what kind of a video it is, just let's see. Download, and you can hope you can see, will be able to see all these things. So by the time it gets downloaded, uh, it is downloaded. You guys can see this video, right? So we will be using tracking on these different motorcycles and people to track where are they going with the help of RoboFlow inference. Okay. This type of inferential things you can actually be used to make different applications such as trajectory prediction for any flying object or for your robots. Okay, or you can actually predict where the vehicle would go for self-driving cars. So tracking is actually very important task. Okay, we have configured annotator, and we are just processing the video. as you can see, after processing, we will get some of the images which we want to have. So as you can see, we have plotted the trajectories, but if you want to see it in image, I can also show you that. So what we have used is we have used the first this video in beginning to track the motorcycles and people. So we will be using this, and this is the result which we actually get after the inference. So after downloading, we can actually see what kind of inference we or tracking mechanism we have got. The result is there. So as you can see uh, here, if I just pause it and you can see there are the trajectories of all these vehicles, and it is dynamically changing as it is tracking the object. As you can see, the 32 is the person, 31 is the motor vehicle, and you can see where it has actually started. It has entered the frame, and it has been actually tracking down it till to the end, okay, in this frame. So in this way, you can use the sort technique, sort tracking mechanism to track objects in your uh, videos. So hope you guys have understand the concept. I know things can be quite tricky at times to understand, and you might not be having the background of this to understand. But keep in mind, we all start from scratch. ठीक है, हम सब जीरो से ही शुरू करते हैं हीरो बनने की प्रक्रिया में। तो आई विल सजेस्ट कि आप लोग सभी इस चीज को, इस बूट कैंप को एक स्टेपिंग स्टोन के तरीके से लें, not take it as something you will master in a day or two. AI engineering, machine learning, all these things has to be learned throughout your career and life. So I hope you guys can try to take some inspiration from these videos, that how you can use these types of model, search around these types of model, build better models, okay, and make anything possible. Okay. So hope you guys have enjoyed it. Uh, After the boot camp, how many days you have to submit in project? These kind of questions would be uh, conveyed. This question will be conveyed to your executives, and they will convey you to you in few in a day or two. Okay. So you guys, what you guys can do is after the stream end, you just go back to uh, the ended stream, and in that comment section you can put on all your queries, and the executive from SmartEd will come and see what all helps we can do there for you. If you have doubts there also, you can put that also there, and I'll try to put all these CNN. Okay, I have put in the CNN, the PDF along with the collab notebook. I will also share this face detection notebook and this how to track object with sort tracker notebooks. Okay. Uh, in the meanwhile, I'll also ask you to understand what are the different labeling platforms, and try to explore uh, uh, what is Roboflow. Okay, so one more interesting thing which you can actually use or understand from Roboflow is there are different public models, like you guys people are actually using this model to build open source uh, customized models which can track or perform different tasks, such as rock, paper, scissors. Okay. Somebody has actually made this project and uploaded 9 minutes ago, as you can see, and it has used over 3,000 images of rock, paper, pencil, figure. Okay. So, for an example, if we want to try these models, we can try it on our own. For example, allowing this time, we can just use the camps. I hope it works. Okay, if it is not working with the webcam, we will try another way, like images, like law. We can search for rock, paper, scissors in internet and put that thing in. We can say as rock, paper, and we can just go and upload this to see how the models have actually been performing for which is being made from different. As you can see, it is actually giving this as paper. This is rock. It might not be able to understand, or it was trained to find three different objects in a single frame. So this is what you can actually do in as the assignment on your own. That you can make it as a three-way game, and it can have three possibilities on three peoples having to throwing rock, paper, or scissors. Okay. Similarly, you can go to different open source models. Let's just say one more example, uh, uh, like a very fun activity would be. I hope many of you would have played this game called Clash of Clans, and you can actually use it to analyze the different techniques which different players are actually using. You with the help of computer vision tasks to see how around the time people have actually changed their strategies according to the updates, okay, in that game. So you can do all these kind of tasks here. You can try to make your own data set, upload your data set, train your model, deploy it deploy it for the people to see what all imagination you can actually do. Fine. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the session. And if you have any queries, you can put in a please provide the lecture PDF and separate code or else steps to build the browser. Okay, I'll try to provide the course in a day. Okay. Uh, I can't promise anything right now that I'll provide it today itself, but in a day or two, I'll provide the codes in the comment section of this video. Find the For the previous classes, I have already provided it in the comment section. As you can see, I'll just show you that I have uh, put in the CNN PDFs. Okay. So the CNN PDFs have been, you can see the Smart Ed, and in Smart Ed, just 23 hours ago, you can see, you go to the live here. Here you can see I have uploaded the collab notes and sheets. So you guys can just go and have a look at it. You can download. Okay, and I've also shared the Google CNN collab link. So from where you can actually, okay, by mistake I have put in both these things, both the same things here. I'll update it, the notebook. Fine. Hope you guys have enjoyed the session. And if you have enjoyed the session, please hit like and subscribe to our channel, The Smart Ed. Okay. We are trying to provide the quality content for you guys from beginner friendly. root and the root level. Okay, so if you guys have any other query regarding anything else, you can put in here. So before going, just want to say goodbye to all for today. I'll just put my face here on video capture. So hi guys. Thank you all for being here for the session and making it successful. I hope you have enjoyed the session and have learned something which may be useful for you. I hope that will help you in future to understand new things. Just take these things as stepping stones. And also concluding it with uh, the program which we have started for the college student, that is our internship program, that is campus ambassador internship, which is absolutely free. You don't have to pay anything upfront or anything at all, and in return you will get perks such as the paid courses which we provide, then the letter of recommendation, the certificate of appreciation, and all just for the simple task which we will provide to you when you select yes in the Google attendance sheet, and our executives will contact you for the further details. And meanwhile, if you have any questions, you can put it in the comment section, not in the live chat section, but in the comment section after I end this video. Okay, guys. Uh, good night. Good night, guys. Thank you, Iman Faisal. Uh, I, I I'm obliged that you have learned. Thank you, Nikita. Thank you, Aman. Okay. Kanchan, can you share the detail of our project in the group? The executives will convey this to you in the group. Okay. Raj, I have already mentioned that there is a section in the Google Forms where you can actually go and click yes to the summer our campus ambassador program. Okay, so you can check that out. Okay, Mahfouz, we will provide it to you in detail in the chat groups. Okay, thank you, Ronak. Thank you, Tran. Thank you, Rahul. Hope you guys have a great day. And I'll provide the links of all the codes and the notes in the PDF form or in collab sheets in a couple of days.